Hello. Alright, I'm back. I believe my internet is much better now. Okay, I did a test. I didn't shut down anything. I have two different connections, and what I was doing was using a different one that wasn't the LAN cable because I don't actually have a LAN cable here because someone took it actually last time. I can't remember when I was doing something. So now I'm on the other Wi-Fi that is much better, and this is the one I should have been using. So what was happening was, sorry, let's drink water. So what happened was is the download was fine, but the upload was like 0.99. Alright, so San Richie, I'll go look after this and see if I need one. But yeah, so the last insert was 0.99 upload for some reason. The download was like 50. This one is like 150 download and like 100 upload. So this is the one I should be using. So everything should look better, but hopefully everything works. Just for your information, in the last race we came third, after we kind of got taken out. And I think we might have got the fastest lap, which was good for us. Severy, Hippie, Richie, thanks everyone for joining again. Apologies for last stream. Just let me know if anything happens because it'd feel nice for me to be able to fix it if something happens. Like you guys helped me last time, which is great. I'm going to take a look at the rain. Alright, thanks Richie. Let's get a move on here. Don't get a penalty for that. That was quite risky for us. Oh no, why are we getting penalty for that? It's so harsh. We have the battery to kind of protect ourselves. That worked out with the expert battery use. Although we are one of the slowest cars in the straight, not by much, just marginally. Because we are a long way back up the leader now, and these are the same cars as we could have won last time. Unfortunately, we have too many oppositions in a row. Come on, Ferrari. Oh, I'll go underneath you then. Internet's still looking good. I assume that's just the lobby kind of bugging out. Moomin, thank you very much for joining. I don't think I said hi to you. Unfortunately, the pace of these guys just isn't quite on our level. No offense to anyone, but just simply are a little bit slower. We have to make sure we get past them. Now, they do have better top speed than us, so we're going to have to make sure we get our exits right to compensate for the lack of speed. The corner exits definitely help us in the straights. I think we might have got a penalty there. Luckily we didn't. Away. Must be pretty lonely out front. Toyota is surprisingly impressive as its battery is what kind of saves it compared to the rest. It's not the best in the corners, but it's very good on the acceleration. Plenty of penalties to take advantage of here. You may be able to get 2 moves on this penalty zone. Get close enough to 4th place, but this was 3rd who also has a penalty, assuming it's half second. Exit for 3rd. Just get out of his way as our battery's more powerful. So we don't really want to be behind any Porsche because we would bump him. And would you look at that, 3 positions from the penalty line. Now we can focus on the leader. Cloudy but no rain, so we're going to have to continue, which is pretty good. One thing you can do is you can cut that corner really tight. It looks wrong, but I'm telling you it's right. Very interesting for some reason. Exit. Just hope I kept it in there. That's a pretty good line. Only thing is I could have maybe been more aggressive on the exit. Times so we have been a little bit slow corner exit there. Not that it's bad, but just maximise the length or how far over you can go on these curves. Doing a good job here, 7 tenths up. And it's night time now. Night time is interesting because we're going to be a little bit slower. Not because there's anything wrong with the car, but just the visual aspect is kind of diminished. Just hard to be fast. You can't really see where you're going as well. Because we're now under 8 seconds. Just didn't want that little ball out there, but it's alright. It's been about 26 degrees here in Ireland. It's about 20-ish here. It's really hot in this room. Still enjoying the racing though. Slidey. Another penalty for the Italian. It's interesting. This car seems to be a bit more slidey even when it's in drier conditions, which is interesting. Connection was bad last race. That corner is really difficult to get right because you don't really know how much you can take. Because there is no defined line that tells you how much that corner you can take. I can't see the corner. Okay, it might be like the first race I did today, which is about 8 AM, where you might be going back and forward with penalties. Hey, Kelsey, what happened to you in the last race? In the last lap, you were closing in on me the whole time, and I think was it your tyres might have died? You lost a bit of time. Okay. It's weird because as soon as it fully dried, I was like, why have you just lost so much time? I need to get into the 26s with this car. So far, I've done one proper race. 2 proper races in somewhat dry conditions, and I had 27 the last race. Although that 27 was the last lap, so that's actually decent enough. Yeah, I like the Toyota as well. It has a bit more stability, especially in the wet. Yeah, the Toyota in the wet looks like a bit of a handful. Nice job, Mbappe. That is so disappointing. Just one mistake and your race is in the bin. But I don't think we can win anyways because it's very far ahead. Okay, let's try and improve. Oh no, I think that's another penalty. I can't get this corner right. corner is so rubbish. This might as well be a time trial race. Oh, that's kind of penalties though. Oh my god. I guess not. Just expert corrections there, I guess. Okay, if I can just stop the penalties, I might be able to reel them in a bit. Sorry guys about the penalties. I guess I just need to practice this a bit more to get used to it. Because the thing about this or that corner is, if you go over the center of that curve where the notch is, I'll send you flying. So you either go around it or you go under it. You can't really do both. Or can't go anywhere in the middle. I really like the battery on this car. It just makes it feel very responsive. Very fun to drive. The cold conditions are actually making it very enjoyable to drive this car. The rotation is really good, and the grip as well, even though my tyres are a little bit worn. I guess two Toyotas front running this daily scene. Toyota's definitely useful. I need to let the car rotate a little bit more because since there's a bit of front wheel, there's a motor on the front wheel powering the front wheels. I think if you use too much of the accelerator, that'll just create too much understeer. Alright, can we get around this corner and not blow it? Answer might be yes. It is a yes. Let's go. Well done, me. Let's keep going. Thanks, Hippie, for the support. Thank you, Richie. I'll have to show a bit more if I get a face cam, you'll see a bit more. See me do all my hand gestures. Now, I haven't really used the Porsche in a while, so I'm not exactly sure how this stacks, stacks up against this one. I know it's faster overall, but how is it to drive? I'm not sure. My internet is quite good. I was just on the wrong internet. I think that was the issue. I mean, like, this is like, technically the stats say this is 100 times better because I actually was on the wrong internet. I'm catching a lot, which is promising. As long as you don't get penalties, we should be able to clear for hopefully a battle towards the end if I can keep going this way. Nice, right on the limit. Yeah, full dry. If there's no wet weather or anything after lap 5, there's nothing on the radar when it's dry. Rain only appears for like the first part of the race. Nice. Damn, we have reeled them in a lot. Ah, crap. Little slidey, it's grand. I'll take a 20 on lap 6. Just keep it clean from here on out. I didn't expect that to actually be able to be possible. Because I thought I was far enough left, but clearly the tyre wear was actually greater than I thought it was. Did he get a penalty? I'm not sure. By the way he's driving, maybe he did. I didn't expect him to give up any time to me there. I was lucky because I actually gave up a lot of grip in those last 2 corners because I went outside the white line. So I was lucky to not get another penalty by going wide. Getting a decent bit on these chicanes. My pace can be better though. Did I see a flash of red on his side? Any penalty? It might just be his car. Might have seen something. If it wasn't for all these penalties, we'd actually been really good. We could really be ahead by now. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, Flash, I was on the wrong internet. So my last 2 streams were bad because I should have been on the other internet, which is more secure and is better connection-wise anyways. Probably like an estimate of 100 times better by the the check I just did. Okay, can I get my braking right into this corner? A little bit early, but whatever. Okay, he's got a lot more fuel than me. Now, that could be because either he's driving it or shifting gears where it's most optimal, and I don't know that it's most optimal, or else he's saving fuel. I think I might just be or over shifting this car. I'll have to check up this race. I don't know why I didn't check that. Give myself a little bit of wiggle room. Back myself, I think I have the pace. I'm going to take a little bit more fuel. Alright, I'm in a bit of a slipstream, which is good. Hopefully I can get past this guy and not get held up. Get in here. This guy's helping me. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, 3.5 seconds back. That would be the extra fuel and a little bit more fuel I took just in case. Because I actually ran out of fuel the last time. Last time it was a full dry race, not the one I did earlier. The very first race. I don't know how I ran out of fuel because I filled up the same. It might have been just a matter of change by shifting pattern. Maybe one of those two things. For a decent finish, so if I can catch him, I think I can just focus on not getting penalties out of that. Yep. Indian Stig. We have windows. Thank you, Indian Stig. Forgot that was you. Thank you, Richie, for the great information that you already told me that I forgot about. Nice cornering by me. If I compliment myself. Push. Oh my god, how close was that? I keep getting silly penalties. Gone for a good lap as well, that's disappointing. admit, I think when I say push, that only means just get a penalty, because it's really difficult to push hard on this and not get a penalty because of how close the margins are. Look, we're up 5 tenths. We could probably be up even more. That is pretty much due to the Porsche curbs being very, very effective with fresher tyres. So that's going to be disappointing. The reason I do that is because if you remove grip, it's a lot more difficult for the car to slow down when you go through that little penalty line. Let's try get some of the gap back. Nice exit. I improved, that's hilarious. Okay, we didn't get a great exit there. We're losing a little bit of time. Seems to be better in the daytime conditions, Italian. Although I'm not driving my best either. We'll see how it does when the tyres are more warm. Lost a little bit of time there. Let's see, we just got on the brakes a little bit late. Try to work on that. There we go, that's nice. A little bit better. Gotta be very aggressive even when you're losing a bit of grip, just to keep that forward momentum. Wasn't a great corner because arrived a little bit early, and what that means is you're going to have to recorrect, and you don't really want to be using the throttle unless you're ready to put your foot down and the corner. I had to do a bit of adjusting with throttle, and that creates a bit of understeer because this is a four-wheel drive car. It's a little bit different than more, but it's still a learning something. See if I can too bad. Ticket 26. Still not perfect again, but we'll work with that. It's nice. Better exit that time. Catching a little bit, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough. I know we were slow down here. Do a little bit better on this corner. We get on the power a little bit earlier there. Should just have enough fuel. Okay, now we're looking to increase our performance on this corner. Maybe not that time. We are losing a little bit of grip from the front and the rear, so that is going to be a bit of a factor. See if we can prevent ourselves from getting penalties. That might help us a little bit. He's got a penalty, so our poor exit's not going to matter. But he is very far off the pace. I don't know how much seconds he had there. Good because the dirty air is quite prominent in this category. Don't get a penalty myself. You can get a 1 second on that penalty. We're not going to get it this time. Oh my god. That was close. Making sure we don't go wide and get a penalty. That because, like I said, we do get a bit of understeer there, so we can't really be as aggressive as we normally are. Okay, so we've caught up to him a lot earlier than I thought. It must have been a big penalty he got. I think till not the next straight, the next one after that. gap to second. I almost forgot that we were at the back for this race. That's the gap I needed. Should be able to go around the outside of the inside somewhere. Oh, that was crazy. I went sideways and even managed the power a bit better. Had to take one hand off the steering wheel, that was kind of crazy. Should be good. Now we need to shake him a bit. We're doing well. Let's see if we can catch us by the time we get to the 4th straight, I believe it is. Nice corner exit. Let's break the toe a little bit. Not following. Hello Falconer, thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you dropping in. It's a good exit. Rosalie. Not fighting it, so I thought he'd be fighting it, to be honest. It's a decent exit. Half a second. That could help us win this race if I don't get a penalty. Now, questions have to be said about the livery though, guys. I went looking for livery and I actually couldn't find one. I don't know, well I did find one but it just didn't have my number on it, so I'm also probably one of the worst lookers of all time. Terrible corner by me. The amount of penalties we've both got is crazy. We need to get less. Too many penalties. spike that I was saying earlier. And what actually happened was it unsettled the car. A bit deep there, but it should be fine. I'm not trying to set the track alight. Nice. Alright. It's been a long race, but it's been fun. I'll jump in on that. Actually, I did hear that Cadster. I wonder if it'll be any good, or will they find a way to make it bad? Struggling now. Whether it's a mistake or tyre wear related, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what my tyres are like this car. Can you comment, Calster? What are we doing? Loving our time, 3:26:07. Trying to get us slowed down. But the slower you go, it seems to get a little more twitchy on the power. Damn, what's happening behind me? Then again, you don't want to go too fast into the corner, as you just get a little understeer. You just got to be able to manage it. I'm going to take this victory. Let's play it safe. Let's go from the back, we'll take that. 49.17. It's alright. From the back. How did we manage to finish 8 seconds ahead? I wonder did his tyres die? There's no way his tyres could have died. Unless I'm doing some tyre whispering, which I don't think I am. Thank you, Richie. That was a fun race. Maybe. I didn't check. I kind of overfilled because I kind of filled on the dot in the first race today. I was racing at about 8 AM and I actually ran out of fuel. I might have just changed the way I was driving, or it's just because I was filling up less fuel. I'm not sure. Maybe I was burning more fuel that way. I don't know. Not really sure, but I'll fill up a little bit more. We have time to take a look at the replay at least. Always great when your internet works. Thank you, Falconer. Oh yes. No. Thank. 3 seconds of penalty and I don't gain nothing. Fair. Let's leave. We'll do one more. It might be dead, but that's just a risk we're willing to take. I only did 2 races on stream. Thank you, Hippie. Oh no, I cannot click on this corrupt file. Yeah, I did this before and it crashed my game, so we're not looking at the replay. Unless I have too many replays. Is that why? Maybe I have too many replays. But this is my second account. I wouldn't have done that many races in this account with replays saved. Not really sure. Let's see if it somehow refreshes itself anyway. I don't think it will. Yeah, no, we could be cooked here. Maybe the replay's too long. It's not. Oh, well, these ones saved. To be fair, it is 20 megabytes. Why would it be 20 megabytes if it's the full replay? Well, that's just what happens. If anyone has any ideas why that is, let me know. I'm too smart these days to be clicking on corrupt files. What's the score, Richie? I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you write that. Alright, I'm back. Actually, let me turn the light on because there's no light in this room. Alright, now I'm fully back. Okay, so still 1-0 to France. Depending on the competition this race, I'm going to see what I decide to do. Because if the quality is too poor, we might have to do a bit of racing in the cockpit, because we're just going to find ourselves 20-30 seconds into the lead after lap 2, if it's dry. And even if it's wet, it's probably going to make it even worse for everyone else around us. If it's wet, this car is pretty much the best car. Just being four-wheel drive and having a battery that like activates from 80 miles per hour is very OP. Yeah, I'd rather race, to be honest. I can watch the game, but I just rather race. I like the long racing anyways, I'm used to it. Let's see. Oh, rain. Wow. Looks like wet. Full wet. I'm a racist normally, and if we get out front by like lap 2, I'm just going to switch to the cockpit view. There's no point. Although that is a pretty good lap from P1. Alright. I'm not going to use traction control, as I never use traction control anyways, but just for people who use it. If you can get used to 0TC in the wet, and especially the dry, you'll just be faster if you can just get better at managing your inputs. Oh! That would be an interesting start. Porsche, very sketchy. Because of its MR setup, very sketchy. See, the four-wheel drive like the Peugeot, Toyota, and the Ferrari are going to do much better than this. Although the Toyota is still the definite winner. Peugeot and Ferrari can be quite good. Just their battery kind of lets them down, I think. Peugeot has a pretty decent battery at after 120 ampere, but any battery usage that late on is not the best. The Toyota, 2 seconds. Okay, we're going to go narrow here because we're not to make the corner otherwise. Space of the Toyota, just go, sorry, not Toyota, let the Porsche go in front. Push. Since it's wet enough, I keep taking the wet ones. So since the track's a bit slower now, we can afford, well, we can just keep it better, just as good as the Porsche through these Porsche curbs, because it's not as demanding as it might be when it's fully dry. Oh, I did not anticipate that. We're getting caught in traffic. We need to overtake because we're losing a lot of time. Should have been on so far. Oh, that was a ridiculously heavy brain or effort from Porsche. Just way more difficult to find the power with that Porsche. It's only rear-wheel drive. Oh my god. I actually was fully sure we lost it there. Yeah, I need to work out the wet lines in that one. Not the best from me. Not the best from me. More to the left, straighten it up a little bit more. I think that might be the best way to do that corner. Maybe I can go on the outside, I'll have to see. I haven't really checked the lines yet, whether this car, not just the car, just the track in general. A little bit wide, we needed to be more careful than that. There's one wide. Don't think there's any contact made. Don't want to hit that wide. Oh my god. I am not doing a good job of this. Why did we take that line? Oh, there's no way that was a penalty. How are you giving me a penalty for that? They suspended the match? That is not good. The rain is kind of coming to an end. I'll be out of that tire, so I need to figure out. I will need to figure out the best plan of action. I'm getting a lot on the ground first. I got lucky there, that Twitch could have got us another penalty. Lucky me. That was lucky because that corner in the dark you can't even see where you are. That could have easily been a big mistake. I didn't brake at the right time. Let's not make the same mistake in this corner. Oh my god, we made the same mistake. Awaiting a giant penalty now. Damn it, that's annoying. I don't know, that's probably the darkness, we can't see that, but maybe that's what it is. I was trying to brake earlier and I thought I did, so it's annoying. Probably could use second there. Flash there, what was that? Was that lightning or was that just a weird frame glitch? Not really sure. If we could just keep it clean, maybe we'd be able to make some progress. Much drier now. I'm going to need to use this water. Just make sure these tires don't get completely dry. Sure, you can do the extra pit stop. The issue is, line first is actually still quite quick, so it's not going to be this race, anyways. Maybe the next one. Alright, can we finally get this corner right? Yes, although it is already quite dry. Might be on the inters, I'm not quite sure. Oh no. I think he's on the intermediate. He's not dropping any time. we're on the wrong tyre. We'd rather be on the intermediate tyre. My braking slightly. In the wet. If we go too much into the dry, our tyres will completely burn, and we're not going to fancy doing another wet tyre when it's not going to rain anymore. Gap, you got a penalty. That's going to help us. He was on the wets. He was pretty good on the wets, actually. I'm not entirely sure what the decision that is to pit right now. Porsche's doing well. Might have to let him past. Not gonna fight it. Fair enough, Caster. That makes sense. I had a feeling once it started drying up, it just did not feel good. Well, we're going to have to beat this lap anyways, I think. Go out and do another one, but I don't think it's worth it. if it's going to hold up. By the time we get through the portion curbs on this car, we won't be able to do another one, I'd say, because the tires are cooked. Yeah, this car does not stop. These tires not as well as it should. Alright, pitting for mediums. 6.5, I'm going to fuel to about 7 laps because you've been using a lot less fuel than we're going to in the second stint. Maybe even 9. Okay, we'll do 9. There we go. Don't want to die on these tires. Just pausing. Just thought there was something over the steering wheel. It says mandatory tyre, so you have to at least make one, I think even if it rains or shit. So one mandatory regardless of what the weather is. The hell is this racing line? This is not the racing line. Very interesting racing line. We're not going to be getting fast until a significant portion of this rain or standing water just dissipates. Oh, very thin space there. I'd say some in front just are going to have to pit because Saha pitted about maybe 2 laps ago and it wouldn't have been dry enough. No way it would have been dry enough. If you go into the settings it says 1 mandatory stop, so I mean, there's no required tyre, Richie, that's probably why it doesn't show, I think, anyways. It's just 1 mandatory stop, you have to stop for something, I think. Not sure if there's a required tyre change, you just have to stop. Don't die. to be so skilled to do this, especially in the dark, because it's just a thin line that you have to be able to follow. Really commit on this corner, it's a bit annoying. I've tried that before and I spun. Very easy to spin this. Any bit of wet, or any bit of water in your tire, you're gone. Go on. I wonder if the inters are still faster. Might still be faster. So we might not be faster just yet, but we're definitely on the right strategy, especially some still have to pit, I hope. Nice. 2.6 up now. By the time we pass the Porsche curves, we might be fastest lap territory. This corner is sketchy to make sure that's right. Mistake. He was one of them that did pit. Like I said, we're already on the fastest lap territory. Is the purple sector. Okay, now we do have traffic, which is going to be annoying, but I'll just do it. Don't die. It's so easy to die here. Alright, we gotta move on. Oh no, 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 no. Leader is doing some really good times. He must be on the dry tire then. Although it's interesting because I would think that this track should be more favourable for us in terms of grip for the hit. line's coming down now, so maybe he did make a mistake. Let's see. Okay, Richard, thank you. Must have been like thunder and lightning, or it's just severe rain. Sliding going on there. Porsche's really got in the way. I don't think it'd be that good. How am I losing time? I'm not really sure. Because I'm pretty sure I should be gaining time, should I not? Should my track not be slightly drier? Well, I did just get the fastest lap, so... Well, maybe did make a mistake as well, so... Much better. 1.9. He must be on the dry. I don't think he can be on the intermediate. He can seem like he's on the intermediate, by the way. To the Porsche chicane. Sorry, the Porsche curves. Be losing out a little bit due to the Porsche's superior rotation. Maybe that's an issue. Just thinking. Yeah, we're not getting anything for some reason. So just losing a lot of time. Yeah, we were quite far off the pace, which is surprising. Porsche must just be better in this type of drying stage, which is interesting. Not getting anything, not even on the driver behind us. Still a bit greasy there, gotta be careful. Yeah, I don't think we can win this race. I'm not really sure if there's any hope of this, maybe. Well, what's interesting last time is as soon as it came to being dry again, fully dry, we were miles quicker again. Which seems like it might be doing the same. Hello Indian Stick, thank you very much for joining. Now I don't understand how we're way faster. I don't really see what the difference was like about 2 corners ago. No, we had a good battle, Indian Stoke. Thank you very much for coming and racing and joining. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe it's just the 4-wheel drive system in the damn patches. Maybe that's just what's making this car struggle a bit. Maybe it's not very good at turning at higher speeds. That might be why the Toyota is struggling a little bit. It's fully dry now, so it seems to be working a lot better. A little bit of a mystery, if I do say so myself. I'll have to look into that. This car was decent enough when it was quite wet. Getting a decent amount of time now. Yeah, Richie had to remind me twice because I forgot. Disrespect to Richie. God, man. Can't be spinning the wheels like that. Only for fear, triple one. Should be more than fine. You can push a bit more if you want to. That might be just the difference between four-wheel drive and MR. Some things that MRs do really well, like rotation. Maybe this car mightn't have it in the driving stage. Big gain there. It's pretty good for that type of those type of worn tires. Learning every race the difference between these two cars. Oh, we're up. That probably won't last very long. Yep. The lack of grip is just going to make it difficult for us to have any sort of performance on exits. that before. Very aggressive in the car. Yeah, tyres not happy at all. We made a decent bit of time back now. Pace is really good though. Yeah, either he went wide, just made a mistake, is low on fuel, or all of the above. Although it doesn't look like he's low on fuel because he's still gaining time on the straight. Get to like 8 seconds or something behind. He's been in a really good performance, so we didn't make so many mistakes like that. Might have some sort of battle. What I suspected though is the MR cars do struggle a bit on their rear tires, so is going to be struggling on this last lap. Although I should be struggling just as much, but the four-wheel drive, there's 4 wheels. Four wheels instead of 2 helps quite a lot. Plenty of fuel. Never be too sure. Jason's. Bad pace for those. GG's, I'll take that. Not ideal, but not too bad for a rain race from the back. Yeah, he was very quick. But I am a little bit skeptical about the Porsche in the wet now. For some reason in the wet, the Toyota seems to be decent. But once it starts drying, the Toyota becomes really, really bad. It doesn't feel bad, but it just feels like the Porsche is better because we were only about 2 seconds off P3. With about like 6 laps to go, and now he's 24 seconds behind. I know I'm fast in the dry, but I'm not that much better in the dry than I am in the wet. I think it's just the four-wheel drive system. I think when you're using a four-wheel drive system, you get a little bit more understeer, and sometimes that's just not what you want on a lot of the corner exits. And to get the car rotated. That seems to be the meta when it comes to all cars in this game. Just being able to rotate the car more helps, and that's what you get with the MR cars, but it makes it more sketchy. So it just depends. Where's the... oh, he already left. No. Where's the you're fast sign? You're fast. Let's save this replay and see if it works. Thank you everyone for joining, all 9 of you. Let's go check. Let's see if this replay saved. Yes, let's go. First of all, let's do a tire check. Wets. Wets, yeah. Indian Stig, thank you for joining. Enjoy your night. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, Richie. Enjoy your sleep as well. Thank you for joining. What's he headed for? See y'all, guys. Yeah, he put it really early and it worked for him. Let's take a look. So lap time wise, 47. 2 70 52.8 39. Now some of these I made mistakes, so let's get forward. Look at lap times. 2 3:35. Lap 8. 9. Lap 9. 3:30. 3:33.6. 3:35. 9. I think he made a mistake that lap. Lap 10. 3:31.5. 3:30.7. Okay. Wow, my tire wear is a lot better, but that is because I was a lot fresher. Also have more fuel. Yeah, he had almost 0 fuel. I wonder how that worked out for him. Well, to be fair, we kind of overfueled, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Could have been a reason for some of the pace. He was very quick though. 3:28.7, 3:27.3. See the big difference in lap time. I'm a lap fresher, but when you get this car in the dry, it just seems to be a lot better. Yeah, I'll have to figure that one out anyways. So lap 12, 327.3, that's actually quite good. I've done 326 already. I should be really low 26. I haven't got a chance to do a really good lap. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there, guys, because it's nearly midnight and... Oh, it is midnight. I need to go. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you guys next time.